What's up, everybody? Steven here, the Horror Freak 85, kicking off day one of Wild Eye Week with Sharkenstein. Description is 60 years after the end of World War II, a small ocean town is plagued by a bloodthirsty creature that was built and reanimated by using parts of the greatest sea killers, the Sharkenstein monster. Here's the Wild Eye releasing. It says it's in the final days of World War II, a secret experiment to weaponize sharks is shut down and destroyed by the Third Reich, but now, 60 years later, a small ocean town is plagued by a bloodthirsty, mysterious creature, one built and reanimated using parts of the greatest killers to ever inhabit the sea. And here we got some pictures of it. As you can see, it mutates later on. A little bit of explosion, different scenes from the movie. All the characters we got in there. The shark. Close up, Jeff Kirkendall plays the mad scientist, of course. Alright, go back. I got a 2.1 for the rating there, but I never go by those ratings. I give it at least a 5.5. Possibly a 6. You got to know what you're expecting in these movies, Wild Eye movies. They're just, fun, a good time to watch. I enjoyed it. They're always good to, just laugh and have a good time. And, that's why it's made. And everybody who's a part of it, you can tell they had a good time and put their all into it. And I respect all of them for what they do. And I thank Wild Eye for putting out these movies. So more people get a chance to see them. Cast includes Greta Volkova, who plays Madge, which she was on my show November 13th on the House of Horrors. So if you missed out on that, go ahead and go to my playlist, and it's episode 28. You can catch that out. It was her first podcast. Had a good time. Then we got Ken Van Sant is Duke Lawson. And sorry if I say any names wrong. Titus Himmelberger as Coop. We got James Carlos as Skip. Jeff Kirkendall as Klaus. Yoli Knowles as Angry Mother. Bruce Applegate as the Doctor. Catherine Sue Young as Bonnie Boom Boom. Nathan McNamara as Dock Worker. Christopher Beacom as Fisherman. We got Cheyenne Bostwick as a villager, Adam Mertlin as a villager, Austin Dragovich as villager, Cody Gitz as villager, Klein Colfer as villager, and Brian Rizik as villager. It's directed by Mark Polonia, written by J.K. Farlew. So there we have that. And stay tuned for the trailer and then my review.
I fished these waters for years. I ain't never seen anything like that.
Ever?
No, sir. Great white has no natural enemy.
Well, he does now. The only thing missing from this story is a mad scientist.
It's alive! It's alive! You will obey.
Those are shark blades.
Everybody's ready to blame sharks.
What the hell was that thing?
Sharkenstein.
Whatever.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So, kicking it off with Sharkenstein, as you saw from the trailer, is what I chose for day one of Wild Eye Week. We got three friends, Madge, Skip, and Coop, who are going on vacation and out on the water to like this lake or out on the beach where there's this little island. It's kind of funny because you don't know if they're like supposed to be 30-year-olds or college students, or if they're just 30-year-olds that are acting college age. It's kind of funny. So they're driving there, and they hear on the internet that the town there's been some disappearances, and Madge is like wondering, should they be going out on the water? What's up with the disappearance? And they're just ignoring her about it, and they just want to go out, drink beer. They rented a boat to go have fun, and what they don't know, it starts out like years before. There's like a Frankenstein's heart and brain are like being experimented on, and these Nazis take it over, shut it down, blow up the sub and everything, and it's being continued during the present day at this time. I believe the film came out in 2016. It was about an hour and 25 minutes long. So they're going on their vacation, and they rent their boat, and there's of course people being killed, and the water officer, or whatever you want to call him, I believe his name was Duke. He's like getting called to this, and saying how people want to blame sharks for everything, and there is some good gore in it. There's a couple practical effects, and then some CGI kills. The acting was decent. They did their best, some better than others, same as all the Wild Eye movies, but it's fun. You can tell they had a good time putting it together. And I've seen worse movies. But you gotta go into this, it is cheesy, it's fun to laugh at. It's just a good time. That's what I like about the Wild Eye movies. The shark is kind of like a puppet at some point, CGI, and then we even get to it later on where it's struck by lightning again and walking on land like Frankenstein. And we got like an angry mob, kind of like Frankenstein hunting them down. But while they're on their boat, it stops, and they decide to swim this island while it gets fixed. And they break into this house, and they find like a bong that people were living there smoking, or they probably just broke in. And it turns out that they broke into the lab of this mad scientist played by Jeff Kirkendall, who forces them to help him with the surgery, and locks them up there afterwards to figure out what to do. And so they're trapped on the island, and the cop knows that they were out on the water, and so he goes to try to track them down, while this is going on. And of course, no one really knows about Sharkenstein yet at the time. And they're actually attacked while they're there, as you see in the trailer, the house shaking because it's out on the water. And they're trying to get help. And Madge, of course, wants to, try to stop it. And the guys kind of care about themselves. One of them gets killed off, and the other one's like freaking out and just wants to let someone else worry about it. It's their problem. And so we got Madge and the water officer, whatever you want to call him. They team up, and they got to try to stop Sharkenstein. I always say that, Sharkenstein. I don't know why I want to say Steen. Sharkenstein. So yeah, that's basically the plot of it. I won't spoil the ending or anything, but that's it. So they're trying to battle Sharkenstein, and you'll have to watch to see if they defeat him or not. If you've seen it, let me know in the comments down below. Happy Wild Eye Week. Check out everybody else who's participating. Brad over at Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies, he started this. We got Horrific Nightmares JM, The Horror Man, The Horror Miser Monty G, Q's Reviews, Theodore, I forget who else. I'm sure that, Mr. Bones, I believe, participated. And I'm sure there's some more that'll be popping up, so be sure to check them out as well. All right, thanks for watching, and see you next time.